Hey guys, what's going on? It's MajiinBae. Welcome back to the channel. So I got a request for Nami Braum, and I thought, well, that's a pretty interesting deck idea. For those of you guys who don't know, which I imagine is basically all of you, probably actually all of you, my first ever YouTube video that I put out was on Zoe Braum. It was a very Spells Matter Braum Starlit Seer deck, and I thought it would be really fun to do something similar to that again. So here we are, Nami Braum. Disclaimer, again, just like last video, this is not a competitive meta deck. This is a deck I made just now because I thought it would be fun. So do not play this on ranked unless you're okay with losing LP. Alright, let's look at the list. So obviously this has Nami and Braum, and then the main draw of Freljord is that hot draw. We get to play and treat, which says draw a champion. Now you get the joke. And also shared spoils, that draws two. But it makes it just a lot more likely that we draw Nami. I currently have two. You could play three. I just hate drawing multiple entreats. It just usually feels pretty bad. Our 1 mana interaction is 2 copies of Brittle Steel, 3 copies of Elixir of Iron. You could easily go 3/3 here. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Actually, it's probably a pretty good idea. 3 copies of Coral Creatures, which is a tune 1/2. You get a spell. You've seen the card. Because we don't have access to Sparklefly, we have to put units on the board earlier than the Targon version because we don't have that comeback mechanic. The problem is that casting units delays your Nami level up. So we have Coral Creatures, which gives us value in terms of a spell and also a tune. 3 copies of Line 'em Up because it's really good with Starlit Seer, Nami, and it's just good. It's kind of removal. It's just good. Ruthless Raider is a unit that I put in because 1, we need some more units, and 2, because it was something I wanted to get pumped. It's not elusive, but the Tough and Overwhelm, I think, are pretty useful here. The other thing I was thinking about putting in is possibly the 2 mana Songstress. I believe it's called Mirai Songstress. Yes, this one. Mirai Songstress. When I'm summoned, if you cast a spell this round, grant me elusive. That's something else I could run in the slot, but there's not much you actually want to cast before you play a unit in this deck. Okay, moving on. We have 2 copies of Shared Spoils. It's not incredibly easy to enable Plunder until later in the game, so you generally don't want to cast this until after then. Then I'm just looking to chain things like Burblefish and Shellies and stuff like that. 3 copies of Starlit Seer. This is like one of my favorite cards actually in the game, one of my favorite followers. 2 mana, 2/3. When you cast a spell, grant the top ally in your deck +1/+1. Combos very well with Shared Spoils. Basically, you're just going to end up with some really big followers because you cast a lot of spells. Spoiler alert, the Nami deck casts a lot of spells. Just a cool card. 3 copies of Troll Chant, quite possibly still the best combat trick in the game, so we're running 3 of them. The 3 Double Troubles, 2 copies of Flash Freeze to keep us alive, obviously our champs, 2 Shellies, not 3. The deck I feel like isn't as good of a Shelly deck as the Targon version is. It just seems like it kind of falls flat. We don't quite go as wide. And then the 3 copies of Burblefish to round it out. So the deck's pretty fun. Is it competitive? No. Is it a good time? Yes. Are we going to win some games today? Hopefully, yes. So, yeah, that's it. I thought it'd be fun. Let's jump on ladder, and we'll see how it does. Okay, Vagar Senna. So, Darkness. This might be tough. You know, we have the stuff that stops, like, the damage-based, removal from killing our guys, so that's kind of nice. I think I might keep Starlit Seer, actually. I'm going to keep this Line 'em Up, too, because I really, like, if our opponent just plays Twisted Catalyzer, we have to kill it. We could do that by either playing Starlit Seer and then blocking and casting like Troll Chain or something, keep our guy alive, or we could just line him up and then knock him down. Real quick, I don't think I mentioned this in the intro. We're like 300 subscribers away from 10,000. So if you guys have not subscribed and you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. It helps me out, I think. Honestly, I don't actually know what it does, but it'd be cool to see the number hit 5 digits. So if you're enjoying the content, I would very much appreciate it if you could drop a sub. Thanks, guys. Do I just kill him? Yeah, probably. It's probably really good. I don't like it. I'd really rather cast Starlit Seer, but just getting them to hit Darkness, like dealing 3 when we have 2 Starlit Seers and a Shelly in hand, just feels bad, right? Sure. You got it. Which one would you like? -2 health. Well, they're vulnerable. Oh, they went with the vulnerable one. Okay, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. We're not leveling Nami for a hot minute, so I'll probably just pass this turn. Yep. Play the non-effective one. I don't really want to play Braum yet. If our opponent's playing... Oh.
We made it. Yay.
Unexpected, gonna be honest. I was thinking Vhagar was gonna hit the board, and if that was the case, I wanted to start putting some damage in our opponent's face as fast as possible. We can just pass here. We're not really building up to anything now that we lost our Shelly. Luckily, we have basically... Well, I was gonna say 5 copies of Nami, but that's not true. We have the Entreats, but they could also hit Braum. They're just less likely. Speaking of, let's get them on board. So the next unit we draw is currently +1/+1. Down cast Starlit Seer. We see through all. How much damage am I willing to put on this? Not 3. 2, fine. 3, I think might be. I mean, we do have Troll Chant, and I wouldn't mind an opportunity to cast it. I really just want to get the shared spoils in, you know? I'm just thinking Darkness, because Darkness does 2. Let's just ship in there, see what happens. Imagine this just won't get blocked, but that's fine. Cool, we're gonna get in there. Nice. Let's go here. And here. Keep this one nice and healthy. This one's gonna die eventually, and I think that's okay, since it has vulnerable. I'll just cash it in to get the damage in so we can cast our shared spoils. Feathers. What am I hoping to draw here? As far as followers, the one I really want now is Shelly, since we got it discarded. We don't have a Nami yet. Or, what about a 5/6 2-drop? How about that? How's that one sound? Oh, Into a Darkness, perhaps? Honestly, not the worst thing. Group Shot, damn. Okay, you got it. That's one dead Braum. Let's cash in our coral creatures, see what we can find. Shakedown. I kind of like that. That means we can send coral creatures after like a Vhagar or something. Very nice draw right there. Don't mind that. Lord Vhagar! Nami, one time. Nami, one time. Nami, one time. That's not Nami. We'll saw past there. Okay. Love me some Braum and everything, but I wanted that to be Nami. Got a nice full board, making damaging Braum less good than you would think. That's okay. We'll just put him last in the chain. So we're going to go like this. Boom. Bop. Pow. Yeah. Then we're going to go like this. Boom. Yeah, that looks good to me. That looks nice. So stuff's gonna die, freeing up room for our new 3/3 Poro. And all the while, the Starlit Seer is just gonna keep chugging along. Oh, that's sad. Sure. Peony creature. Do I keep Starlit Seer alive? I don't think so. Probably should just let it die. Oh, well, no, I'll cast this. Get another trigger. Make some more dudes. Oh, yes, the best 1-drop to hit. The 4/3 Ephemeral. Everybody's favorite. Vhagar does keep vulnerable. That vulnerable stays forever. Let's go, dude. You know what's better than a normal Nami? A goddamn 8-9 level. Don't. No. 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 Oh, thank God. Oh, I was about to cry, man. I was about to be so sad. All right, let's just get on the board. Let's get on the board. We'll play coral creatures and get another spell, and we'll just start running it. Getting power on Braum is so fun. No, come on, you already had one. That's not fair. Bro, Steel's a pretty good card. Mom, my opponent's cheating. 5. Oh, look, it's Nami again. Never mind. Never mind, Mom. It's fine. just gonna jam. We'll play Nami later. I don't want to drag the 3-4 with Braum because that. Like, I can try to elixir him, right? Just let me kill him. Just let me kill him. It's not that hard. This is the most difficult to remove Vhagar I've ever seen in my entire life. I swear to you. Alright, nice. That is, in fact, what we wanted. We should probably just let it go, too. Yeah, probably. Feels bad, but, paves the way for Nami. Let's go Ruthless Raider first. Maybe our opponent plays a Darkness Generator. That is not a Darkness Generator. We're a little low on spells, too. Maybe I should add Salvage to this deck. I feel like we need the draw. You know, without the Targon Cyclers, we run low pretty easily. There's the Darkness Generator. I was going to say, you really should pass the turn here, because you know I have things like Elixir and Troll Chant. Speaking of, here's Elixir. Here's another Elixir. Very nice. We only have one form of, like, way to get through. One, you know, I mean, we have two overwhelm units. That's true. We can get there. Vhagar's about to level. That's pretty sad. And I'm just imagining that there's... Yeah, that's really good. Okay, Nami's gonna die. I'm just gonna hold on to this Brittle Steel. Vhagar flips, unfortunately. I feel like the Brittle Steel is going to be better as just casting it in like combat or something than it will be just to get the pump, right? You can go bye-bye. Oh, why are you here? Darkness, it does a lot of damage. I'm drawing spells that don't really do anything. Not sure how we're gonna take this one down, honestly. I think we might just lose. Okay. Yep, that'll do it. GG, GG. You get a Vhagar, you shoot me in the face, you go to your turn, you shoot me in the face. I get it. I understand. I've seen this before. God, the double mini-morph was so bad. GG. Darkness, again. Redemption time. Here we go. Things I don't want to see. 2 copies of Minimorph. Things I do want to see. Starlit Seer. Probably. I think keeping Starlit Seer is a good idea. And then just trying to, like, find Nami. The deck does just lack value, so I think Salvage really might be good. Or pick a card. We could run, like, 3 pick a cards, honestly, pretty easily. We have the Coral Creatures and the Burblefish making poo-poo spells. Speaking of, I'm gonna cast him. There's another one! Wow, it's my favorite card ever to hit. Bloodbait. Just a baller card. I can block more for next turn. Yeah, we're not leveling Nami very fast, I'm aware, but sometimes you just gotta cast your units, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Not incredibly worried here. We have a couple of ways to keep him alive. Let's do this. Induce the Vile Feast or whatever. We'll hit him with the Elixir. And then we get to be happy. Or there's just nothing. Then here's Vhagar. Not Vhagar. What? Braum. You play Vhagar. That's how this works. Just like we drew it up. Unfortunately, this deck outside of, like, Namiing Braum or something, or Shelly, we can't really, like, kill Vhagar. We kind of just sit here. Looking dumb. Let's cast some dudes. Luckily, this is only doing... Oh, it's doing 3, because Vhagar. Duh. God damn it. That's pretty good. If you level the champion, transform me. That's pretty sick. Why not, right? Keep it alive. Get a pump. Sometimes icy hot just needs warm spot. Yeah, let's just get in there. I actually don't want the the Poro to die because it could like be half decent. So we're just gonna send in all the other guys. Cool. Our Starlit Seer here, I believe, is going to die, which is very sad. But we're probably just gonna let it happen. Oh. Sure. You cannot rush perfection. Troll chant, another troll chant. We're just not doing anything. It's not worth trying to keep him alive. Like, unfortunately, we're really just kind of sitting here with some dinky ass units. Oh, draw me something good, please. Not really what I had in mind. That really sucked. What? Are you sure? Like, I'll take it. But I don't know, man. Just giving me 3 points of damage on Braum seems like really nice of you. It's incredibly kind. It is easy. See? There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, here's Shelly. Shelly reporting for duty. You have a Senna? No. You have Dark Bull backlight, doing 5. So, let's not do an insane amount of damage on Braum, please. Four, 5. So I do this. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I mean, this is gonna get pointed at Shelly. So I guess I could have gone bigger and hit like a Loof or something. That was probably a better play. Sometimes. Something heart, warm spot, you know what I'm talking about. Boop. I don't know. Boop. Like I'm not letting Shelly die. This stupid darkness. No way. I definitely should have put more damage on Braum. We could have afforded that. You must live, Shelly. You're the only way I have to get units that don't suck. And then I'm gonna have to cast Bloodbait. Ugh. If we even draw a spell here. That's a good spell. That's a very good spell. That's a pretty good one too, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you, little guy.
Okay, Nami, I guess. Then I get to cast. I have to cast Bloodbait to get the Shelly pump, which is so bad. It's so bad because then I'm forced to draw Bloodbait or Snapjaw, whatever the hell that card is, and it's so hard. It's essentially like throw away a card, like throw away your next draw, give your team +1. Is it worth it? How much is this hitting for? 6? Probably worth it. God, that card sucks. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then we know we're drawing it. Goodbye, Shelly. Can't help but think this is probably a rough matchup. I can't help but think that we're gonna have a lot of rough matchups. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could do that. You can block here and then we're gonna shoot Nami anyway. Let's just put Nami in front. Vile Feast? Okay, I mean, that sucks. That's pretty much worst case scenario. Because then our opponent still gets to cast Darkness. They should most certainly cast it on Braum, right? Just level him for me. You can still win. It's fine. Come on. What are you going to cast on? This is flipping. Is that good? Not really. Probably not. but it is gonna flip, so that's something, I guess. I can flip Braum, but he's gonna die after I do it.
Keep your distance.
Scout, augment, spell shield. Okay. Boom. Augment trigger. Let's go. Like, honestly, this is... I don't know how we're gonna win here. I'm not sure. Think we're just dead. Okay. Yep, GG. Minimorph once again steals my hopes and dreams. Damn. We really probably need some draw, huh? Okay, Draven Scion. I switched up the list a little bit. I added 2 pick cards. I cut 1 copy of Flash Freeze and 1 copy of Ruthless Raiders to do it. Really liked Starlit Seer, man. It's a really good card. I'm gonna keep it. Is that a right choice? Probably not. Again, because now I don't want to play it until I can play Double Trouble on 3. It is awkward. Sure, it's a good start. It's a good start for our opponent. This is a lot of damage. Or I could cast this and completely shut it down, so I'm just gonna do that. Nice. Love hitting ephemeral units, it feels so good. Look to pass here. Please, just pass, please. Pretty please. Don't worry. Okay, that's not that bad. It's kind of bad. It's a little annoying. I'll play a Seer. We're pretty much committed to like just playing cards at this point. Our opponent's just kind of gone a little fast. That's actually a nice draw. So Braum's gonna get pulled here. Our Seer's gonna get pulled here. And then we'll trade with the 3-1. Not ideal. But it's not the worst thing ever. Now, we gotta level Nami. Hopefully we draw Nami, because we do have a treat. So we're not actually sure we're going to draw Nami. It would just be very nice. Tune. 3 sisters, huh? Okay. Make me a 3/3, please. Don't worry, we're gonna take too much damage if I don't have another fearsome blocker. And then we'll pass. Flipping Braum seems like a totally real thing we can do here. Another entreat. That's good. Increases the chance that we draw Nami. What goes where? You dragging Braum again? With the O2? Seems pretty strong, not gonna lie. Whoa! Okay, okay. Trying to get him with a 4-2. I see ya. Block, block. Kind of want to just take less damage. Still a lot of damage. So let's do that. What are we at here? 4. Okay, pass. We could see them go after our Braum, although I think that's unlikely considering we could have just drawn another Braum, and if we have Braum's take card, they get absolutely punished. This seems like a good idea. Okay, cool. Braum survives. He's at 4 of 10. There we go. Those are some good cards. I think we should start here. Get the attune. Get that extra mana. Might be relevant. You don't know. I'm gonna throw it at the 4/2. It's gonna pump Braum twice. Like the next spell will also pump Braum as long as I don't play Burblefish first. So like here, boom. But I'm gonna be honest, don't really care about casting this Double Trouble. Probably just gonna let it go. Okay, another pump on Braum. Look at that Braum. So Burble. What do we draw? Parlay. That's a pretty good card. I like that one. Urchin, huh? Braum can technically die here to get excited as long as they throw it first before combat damage goes through. Cool. You got it. Let that happen. Would really like for them to play Risen Rider because then I get a free pass to cast this Double Trouble. See, now I have to worry about Braum dying, right? So I just have to pass here. I also really wanted to cast that Shared Spoils, but again, I think if Braum dies, we're in like a really bad spot. We could just get kind of... Like, our opponent could definitely just go wide on us here, though. Should go through, and then we'll cast Shared Spoils, draw a follower. That helps us block. This Braum is gigantic. He's just gonna straight up block Scion in a second, and I find that hilarious. Wow, that's a really good card for our opponent. Fleet Admiral Shelley, huh? Not a bad card. We cover Moonstones. Then what? We have a Flash Freeze this turn, which is nice. We might need it. Sure. I really don't want to take a lot of damage. I imagine our opponent has a way to discard. Yeah, they're like they should just go like Axe, ditch the chompers, right? Get in the damage. Drag Braum. Time for the money makers. Seven's pretty low. Not loving that. Do this.
Let the tide carry you. Leave me be.
Is that better? That's probably better. Force them to have it get excited to kill Shelley. Maybe I even should have blocked like this to keep Shelley at 4 and then tried to go super big on Shelley. It's possible. Okay, decided to kill Nami instead of Shelley. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. Like, Shelley's elusive. Nami doesn't really give me a clock because Braum doesn't have Overwhelm. Like, I get to kill a bunch of stuff with Braum, and that's sick, but no Overwhelm. Pretty brutal here. Flock? Oh, alright. I didn't expect Flock. I never expect Flock out of Scion. It gets me every time. Not ideal. Not ideal, because I have nothing to play. Like, I'm just Braum. And if our opponent just plays a Challenger unit, we just die. And I don't know if you know this about discard. They're pretty good at making Challenger units. Okay, this is Scion. Yep. Oh, they run. Roar. Yeah, I mean, that was pass. Good. Ah, that's a chance. We need some units. I need a Double Trouble, Coral Creatures. Not that. Maybe our opponent will just open. You never know. Nope. Alright, that's a GG. We played a Revenant. We cannot block. I will, in fact, surrender.
Of course we are still friends.
Thanks, Braum. Good to know. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. After a few games and a few other games that were not on camera, I have kind of decided the idea, unfortunately, is not really worth merit. It was fun to try out, and like a lot of the like meme decks are still pretty good. This one, I think, just unfortunately isn't. You don't really have a way to win the game. As you guys saw in the games, you know, you go a little wide, and Nami buffs don't do too much because a lot of your units end up being just like vanilla units with no keywords. And Braum doesn't exactly help. If we had a nice, easy way to get Braum overwhelmed, then I think that would like really change the dynamic. But as far as I know, we don't. Let me know if I'm missing something. But yeah, deck was fun to play. It was fun to build. I'm glad I did it. Really would advise you to not try it, though. It was a good time, though. Thank you for the suggestion. So that's all I got. I'll see you guys next time.